Namaskar class and welcome to your chapter Physical Features of India Part 5. In this chapter today we will be talking about the major physiographic divisions of India, namely the Indian desert, the coastal plains and the island groups of India. So let's have a look. The Indian desert, also known as the Thar Desert, lies towards the western margins of the Aravalli Hills, as you can see in the given map as well. The main characteristics of an Indian desert marks to be having a scanty rainfall, which is less than 150 millimeters in a year. Also, it is known for an arid climate and the vegetation is scanty. Luni is the only large river, but some of the streams appear only during the rainy seasons because of the amount of rainfall received. The crescent shaped dunes, also known as barchans, is the most common feature that you will be seeing in the Thar Desert, as you can see in the given picture. The next important physiographic division marks to be the coastal plains. The coastal plains of India can be classified into the western coastal plain and the eastern coastal plain. Western coastal plain is been sandwiched between the Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, as you can see in the given picture. The northern part of the western coastal plain, that is the region between Mumbai and Goa, is known as the Konkan coast. The central stretch around the state of Karnataka is known as the Kannada plains, and the southern stretch around Kerala is known as the Malabar coast. On the other hand, the eastern coastal plain lies along the Bay of Bengal. They are wide and leveled plains. The classification of it can be further divided into the northern part and the southern part. Northern part known as the Northern Sircar, whereas the southern stretch of the eastern coast known as the Coromandel coast. One of the most important feature marks to be Lake Chilika, which is an important feature on this coast. The next most important physiographic division marks to be the island groups of India. There are two island groups, namely Lakshadweep in the southwest and Andaman and Nicobar in the southeast part of India. Let's look at the characteristics of these two island groups. Andaman basically is been located in the Bay of Bengal, while the Lakshadweep is in the Arabian Sea. Andaman Islands are of volcanic origin and are also been known as the chain of islands. On the other hand, Lakshadweep is a cluster of islands and is formed of coral deposition. Now, what does this mean? Coral depositions are composed of the dead sea organisms known as polyps. These polyps form a kind of a fringe along the upland in the water. As you can see in the given picture, these coral depositions around a upland in the water starts to be known as a fringing reef. While when this mountain tends to subside in the water, the coral deposition around it resembles a barrier reef. On the other hand, the atoll reef refers to the coral deposition seen on the top of the water. So, example of atoll reef can be Lakshadweep. Andaman and Nicobar lies far away from the mainland, as you can see in the given map as well, while Lakshadweep is being closer to the mainland. The administrative headquarter of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands is Port Blair, while for Lakshadweep the administrative unit is Kavaratti. Thus, we can say that the 6 physiographic divisions of India are complementary to each other. The northern mountains are a major source of water and forest wealth. The northern plains on the other part are the granaries of the country, as it is the most agriculturally developed part of the country. So, it has been the base for many early civilizations. On the other hand, the plateau is a rich storehouse of minerals. which has played a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. While the coastal plains and the island groups provide a site for fishing as well as port activities, because of which we can say that all the 6 physiographic divisions of the country are complementary to each other. Some interesting knowledge facts. So, by the end of the chapter, let's have a look at some of the interesting facts related to the chapter. First, most volcanoes and earthquakes in the world are located at a plate margin, but some occur within the plates. So as by now we know that the seismic area or the most sensitive area for any earthquake or volcanic eruption to take place is around the plate boundary. Second, the Gondwana land is the southern part of the ancient supercontinent Pangaea, and the northern part is known as Angara land or Laurasia. Third, Majoli in the Brahmaputra river is the largest riverine island in the world. Where is it located? It is located in the state of Assam. Fourth, Doab is made up of 2 words. Do meaning 2 while Ab meaning water. Similarly, if we refer to the term Punjab, it refers to Panj meaning 5 and Ab meaning water. Thus, Punjab is formed because of the 5 main tributaries of river Indus: Ravi, Beas, Jhelum, Satluj and Chenab. Fifth, the Lake Chilika on the coast of Orissa marks to be the largest saltwater lake in India, which is lying to southern part of the Mahanadi Delta. Last, India's only active volcanoes is found on barren islands in the Andaman and Nicobar group of islands, while the Deccan Plateau had the volcanic eruptions in the ancient time, but the volcanoes are dormant in today's time. Thus, with the help of these knowledge facts, we can conclude with the chapter Physical Features of India. Thank you for your time.